Happy New Year! Um, I just thought I'd make a video reflecting a little bit on 2024. I've been working through the holidays, including New Year's Day and Christmas Day and Thanksgiving Day. Otherwise, I've been spending a lot of time with my family. Um, Kids are not in daycare slash school right now, so been spending a lot of time with them. So I haven't really had a chance to reflect. So part of making this video is also me reflecting on this year. Um, 2024 was quite an active year for myself, musically and personally, and for my ensemble, Spruce Ritual. This is the second year for Spruce Ritual, and we changed the lineup quite a bit. This year we had Cherith Premwardana on viola. We had Nazan Akhtas on cello, who is now pursuing her MA at Berklee College of Music in Spain. So we also had Robin Reynolds join us on cello, who was a fabulous cellist. And of course, we had Will Marsh rejoin us on sitar. And for tabla, we had Josh Mellinger and William Russell. So while most of this video is a list of highlights and anecdotes over the year, um, what it doesn't really encapsulate is the challenges and the struggles that I've had over the year. The difficulty of being, um, trying to be a good husband, a good father to a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, a good nurse, and being a good group leader, vocalist, violinist, composer, wearing all those hats, it's very challenging, very stressful, and I have to constantly shift gears from one thing to another, um, as fluidly as possible, shifting consciousnesses from shifting brains, and it's extremely challenging. And while the struggle is real, so is the beauty. So is the satisfaction, and forever it's challenging me to smoothen my process of how I go about doing all of this more smoothly, more creatively, and um, doing it while also maintaining a lot of love and compassion for myself during the process. Uh, so thank you for everyone who takes the time to come to a show, to listen to my music, and just to say that they support me in some way. I really, really, really deeply appreciate it. I started the year by writing some music for an 8th grade play, Harun and the Sea of Stories, written by Salman Rushdie. And it was a lot of fun for me to write. Ganga, who was a teacher at San Francisco Waldorf and did an amazing job with kids on the play, she had seen Spruce Ritual at Frightened Salvage in 2023 and asked me to write something for this play. And it was quite fun to do. And when she asked me, I thought, wow, this story actually kind of fits the bill for me. I felt like it was a good challenge for me. They performed it in March, and I thought the kids did a fantastic job. And so did Gunga, of course. Then I had my 2 spring shows with Spruce Ritual. The first one was in Davis, Watermelon Music, which is both a small concert venue as well as a music store. And I thought the space was wonderful, and they did a good job of hosting us, and we just had a great time. And I presented the new piece, Procession Through the Bardo, which was actually named by one of the audience members. She's a yoga teacher out there, and if you're out there and you see this, please email me. I'd love to hear from you. At first, the piece was based on the rag jog, and I called it jogurt, kind of as a joke. And now it got the name from her, after listening to the piece. Anyway, fun show out in Davis. Then the next couple days later, we had a show out in Livermore at the Livermore Jazz Society, which was essentially a house concert in Livermore. Fantastic little space there too. Oh, Yeah, Nazan had gotten sick before the Davis and Livermore concerts, just a few days beforehand, and so I was kind of pulling my hair out, like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to cancel these concerts. But Cherith, at the last moment, found Robin Reynolds to fill in. And of course, it was just a few days beforehand, and we can't perform our music without the cello or without any of our instruments, without a single one of our instruments missing. The kind of music that I write requires pretty much the entire cast to be there. So it was amazing. She learned the music. We had a rehearsal the very next night, and then the day of the concerts, we rehearsed some more. Um, yeah, so she did a great job. For those of you who don't know, I still actually study Hindustani music, and it's going to be like a lifelong study. And my main teacher is Bruce Ham, who's a sarod player, but I learn instrumental music through him. And I performed at a student recital, which was on May 11th, and I played Rag Durga, and it was fantastic. I played 15 to 20 minutes worth of music, I think it was. It was great. Lots of inspiring young students, too, that he has. Him and Joanna have. June 1st, Cherith and I played together violin viola duet with Adrian Arias doing live painting as a part of Mission Arts Performance Project at the Red Poppy Art House in San Francisco. This was a lot of fun. Got to pull out some pieces of music, some violin viola duos that I haven't worked on or played in quite a while. Then there are my summer concerts. June 22nd and June 23rd, I believe it was. June 22nd was at Sunset Music and Arts, which is at Episcopal Church of the Incarnation. It's a series there at the church in San Francisco. And that was a great time. Beautiful acoustics. We'd performed there before. Yeah, I really like the acoustics and the sound of that place. Thank you guys for hosting us. And then the back room. The back room in Berkeley was a fun show. Nazan rejoined us for these shows, and we had a good time. Now, the World One Festival on July 4th in El Cerrito. Now, the way that this one happened was I had emailed my album to Corey and Deborah over at World One Radio, and Corey loved it. And he said, hey, do you want to go play this festival? I said, yeah, I'll play the festival. And they were so wonderful and gracious and well organized, and the sound was done well, and I have nothing but good things to say about this festival. So great experience by me and by my musicians. Great time. Color Your Mind Festival at Yerba Buena Gardens in San Francisco. This was a sweet event. I was just playing as a little side act in between the main acts. There was a real amazing stage by amazing artists performing, and in between, while they were doing their sound checks and all that stuff, I was off on the side with Carrie Jennings from Leela Dance doing Kathak dance. We're just improvising, and Josh Mellinger on cajon. And this Color Your Mind Festival is the baby of the Rootstock Arts Foundation and Samir Chatterjee. And it was a great time. What they didn't know was that I had been thinking about working with Kathak dance for quite a long time. And this just sort of broke the ice for me. This kind of forced me into a situation where it's like, okay, well, we're going to work with a dancer. We want you to work with a dancer. So, okay, great. Perfect. This is what I want to be doing. So hopefully you'll be seeing me do more of that in 2025, just as I did in the fall of 2024. Well-Being Festival. This was put on by the Japanese community in the Berkeley area up in Tilden Park. Very sweet little fest. Sound healing, delicious bento lunches, and I played music for about 20 minutes. Very sweet little event. Sunny, beautiful day out there in a beautiful location at Tilden Park. Wildflower Arts in Oakland is a cool little listening room and venue that supports the local arts, and Rootstock Arts booked us there, and we performed. And this time we had a dancer, Aishwarya Majumdar from Leela Dance, perform with us. Just small little bits here and there. Last but not least, Mill Valley Fall Arts Festival on September 14th. Thank you, Door, for letting us play. A wonderful, beautiful venue outdoors among the redwoods. And boy, amazing artists presenting there. Beautiful visual arts and great musicians playing there too. So we just had a great time. That's it. That was 2024. Now, 2025. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing as far as gigs are concerned. I am excited to say that I have written a new piece, and my completely unbiased wife says it's the best thing I've written so far. So I'm really excited to present that to you. So yeah, I look forward to playing music for all of you again. And may your 2025 be fruitful and beautiful and full of love and joy and all good things. Talk to you soon.